You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. Come on. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% timing, 100% reason to remember the day. Party people in the house, let's go. This is what they see. I ain't so let that thing watch me play. Behind my back, the boys say, DJ, all in race, what's up? Just feel the weight, rockin', rockin' down the road, shaking, quaking, space cool, just work that body, make sure you don't wreck the body. Get wild, lose your mind, take this thing in the overtime. Hey DJ, turn it up, this thing gon' burn it up. Come on, y'all, get on the boat, so hey, let's go. 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% timing, 100% reason to remember the day. 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% timing, 100% reason to remember the day. You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. Come on. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% timing, 100% reason to remember the day. Party people in the house, let's go. This is what they see. I ain't so let that thing watch me play. Behind my back, the boys say, DJ, all in race, what's up? Just feel the weight, rockin', rockin' down the road, shaking, quaking, space cool, just work that body, make sure you don't wreck the body. Get wild, lose your mind, take this thing in the overtime. Hey DJ, turn it up, this thing gon' burn it up. Come on, y'all, get on the boat, so hey, let's go. 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure.
Okay, there we go. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. We had a little double intro right there, so please accept my forgiving apologies. Welcome to the Royal Court Podcast. My name is the King Cam Blackman, the gamer, the cosplayer, the guy in a shiny suit, the guy who was verbal ace, all that stuff. Welcome to the first episode of the Royal Court Podcast. Let's check in on the chat. Yes, we are live. We are finally live. We had a double intro. Also, I just want to say thank you, Lucas, for the raid. Much appreciated. Mini Beach is here. Cracker Jack, who is going to see a movie in a little bit. We'll look forward to that. See Lucas, double take. Yeah, we had a double take. Stephen Lucas is in the chat. I think he's lurking. Yeah, everybody's gonna hang on out and pretty much just play this out nonchalantly as we go. So let me explain to you how this is gonna go down. So I guess the only thing I can just say is thank you again for joining me for this. This was all literally like a long-term behind-the-scenes thing I wanted to bring back because I did this before on YouTube a long time ago. Now we're back again, and then stuff like that. So I'm just gonna cut right into it. Our first three guests, two of them that are operating in one room. We'll talk to them in just a moment. But first, we're gonna bring in our solo guest. We're just going to go right into it. Let's give it up for, well, one of the many princesses of hell that I know. My good friend, Rainbow Pandas. Rainbow.
Hi.
Hello, Rainbow. How are you?
I'm good.
Did you enjoy the double intro? Sorry about that.
I did because I was like, oh, hell yeah, we're going again. Let's do it.
I think what happened was, I'll explain this and to our next two guests, but yeah, I forgot to unclick loop. So when you click loop in StreamYard, it loops the video twice. So I'm like, oh wait, stop. But anyway, Amanda, how are you doing?
I'm good. Had a chill day today, so yeah.
Nice.
How are you?
Nice. All right. So with that said, let's introduce the double guest in one room, and I can't believe this is actually happening for a debut. Ladies and friends, give it up for the coolest spider and the coolest bartender I know, Rocky and M, who are simultaneously.
Hi.
I know they were jamming behind I saw them jamming.
We were having a lot of fun. It was.
Did you guys actually see that whole intro? Well, y'all heard it.
Yeah.
It was a vibe.
It was a vibe,
my
and
gosh.
I love it.
I'm not over the fact that you had one of the Dazzlings as a cutout. That was so funny to me.
Yeah, that intro is like literally bits and pieces of my life, like the extreme amounts of like insanity and like it probably like a lot of videos I filmed in the last like what, maybe 4 years, in the last like 4 to 5 years maybe.
I want to know
So a
what
lot of
that
that footage
mix
is old
is,
top.
'cause that music
But
mix
yeah,
is
how are you
insane.
guys?
We're doing good.
Good.
Perfect.
Just chilling.
What's up?
Just chilling.
Perfect.
to
We
be
love
here.
chilling. We love chill. Honestly, I gotta say, thank you guys for doing this as the debuted episode. There was so much like going in my mind when I wanted to like start this, when to the point where I was like, who do I want as my first guest? And I was like, you know what? Let's start out with some people I actually know, maybe for the first 5 or 6 episodes, and then like maybe later on just work it through. But again, thank you guys for doing this. Hopefully you guys' internet will like pinpoint and last, because I did read in the private chat that the internet was not being fair.
We should be
got
fine.
it.
What happened was I was doing that thing that I'm really bad at, where I kept using my computer until it died, and then when it needed to restart, it was like, I don't know what an internet is. I've never seen that
You
before
don't know.
in my life, and just refused to work. But it's fine now. So
You're just like, I don't know what an internet is. It just exists. I like that. No, so I think before we get into the Q&A, I do want to ask, so I think I know M for M. I know you know me for sure. Rocky, you were just kind of getting to know me, but I don't think Rainbow, we've only talked at a con like what? A few times?
2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times?
Like in passing. I remember meeting up with you with M when you had that cart full of puppets. Like we talked for like 20 minutes.
The Firefly Fun. Yeah, the Firefly Fun House, I believe, is the one you're looking for.
Yeah.
And the Firefly Fun House crew.
And when you had I think the first time we met was when you were Al and you had the megaphone and we got to use it for a meetup, which was so helpful. Thank you again.
And you trusted this one with the megaphone.
it was a
You
good
should.
Yeah, did I give it to Rocky? I think I gave it to
Yes.
Rocky to guide
Yes.
everything, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
Got
god,
to
that
use
was
the
so
voice.
funny.
I'm the
How did
one
it
writing
feel?
all the lists.
Do you remember how it felt when I had to give you that thing? And
I
you were
was really, really excited about it, mostly because I'm used to just theater kidding my way through gatherings of like just overly projecting because nobody listens. Can we curse on this podcast, by the by?
Yeah, we
I
talked
don't know
about
if you
that.
heard that.
I'm pretty sure it's fine. I don't think we have anybody
Alright,
under 17 in the chat. I
So
hope
nobody
not. And if
fucking
we do,
listens
get out of here.
Yeah, so nobody fucking listens at gatherings. So having the megaphone was a really big help. And then I could also tell people dad jokes while we were waiting to swap out groups.
Plus,
Very
the
serious,
fact
they
that
don't
there's a
listen.
picture of you holding it, like success
Yeah.
mode it's still in my phone somewhere. If you guys don't have it and you want it, I have it. It's one of the group photos in CourtChaos, and it's great.
One of the group photos of chaos. Yes, we love to see that. All right, let me see what's going on. Minnie Beach saying, I'm out and currently working a fundraiser. Then tomorrow, because the Chicago Marathon. Yeah, be safe tomorrow. The Chicago Marathon. I see some of the regulars that are in my stream, usually like Hater Shack. I see Hater Shack. Hater Shack says, hello, Amanda. Let me see who else we got. Cracker Jack says, hello. Ain't this a pretty sight? Yes, I know Hater Shack. Yeah, Hater Shack. Isn't it weird that I'm not playing Donkey Kong or Fozon or some game right now? Well, maybe we'll get to that in a little bit. There is going to be some games. I do promise that. The amount of testing that this went through for tonight is going to be nuts. So hopefully we can get Jackbox rocking and rolling. Yes, we are going to play some Jackbox tonight. Everything was last minute today. Like literally, like, oh my God. Everything was last minute. My debit card came in the mail. Everything, like all of it was like, oh, the moment I got the debit card, I was like, oh my God, I can buy the games. So literally I just ran to my computer, ripped open the envelope and just set up everything as quick as I could. I was like, download Jackbox, pay off one bill, pay off another bill, and then bam. So, and then
I like how Jackbox was first.
Huh?
I like how Jackbox was first and paying off bills.
Highest priority.
Well, literally, like, do you know how long it takes to download games no matter what kind of PC you have?
True.
Forever.
Like,
10,000 years.
no matter like what the internet is. Oh, Allison, the bestie Allison says, "Can I just say all three of them? All three of them are so beautiful and pretty."
Thanks. Thanks.
Mini Beach games are also a priority. Yes. So another thing I also want to point out that this podcast is also on my YouTube channel. So this is actually the first YouTube stream for my channel too. So cool that we're also having that to happen tonight as well. So I'm very excited about that. Hopefully we'll see more of that coming down the line. Now we're gonna just hop right into Q&A. So we'll start off with some regular Q&A, and then I'll open it up to the stream chat for you guys because. Something to also know is that these are lovely, talented ladies, but also keep in mind they are also very talented Hazbin Hotel cosplay ladies. So if you do want to ask them questions about Hazbin Hotel or Hell of a Boss, whatever your preference is, feel free to stream them in the chat, and we will come to them when we do our chat Q&A. So with that said, I'll kick it off. And I'll skip past the monologue since we did that. So first one's easy. How'd you guys get into cosplay?
Oh man.
So I've been cosplaying for 15 years now. I got into it in high school. I had a friend who was very, very into like the nerd space in a way that I wasn't. And she and I went to a con in Denver because that's where I'm originally from. Mm-hmm. The very first cosplay I ever did was Silk Spectre from Watchmen because it was easy for me to put together at the time because I did the comic book version, not the film version. And I just never stopped because it was the one space. I went to a very kind of bubble school, and it was the one space that I didn't really have to like pretend to be anything other than myself. And then once I got to college, I volunteered for the Society for Promotion for Japanese Animation, which is the company that puts on Anime Expo. So I worked in the Anime Expo offices for 5 years and kind of honed in on cosplay and cut my teeth in the LA cosplay community throughout college, and I just haven't stopped.
So did you say Anime Expo offices? Like you were working like as a staff member?
Yes, yeah. I worked for the first year. I worked for the marketing department. So I handled all of the social media. I was the one who got AX onto Twitter because they weren't on Twitter at the time. They were only on Facebook. And I handled all of their social media. And then after that first year, I transitioned over to the entertainment division, and I was one of the assistant division managers. So I was the liaison basically between my manager, who dealt with higher ups and like the Japanese companies and all of that, and all of our volunteers. So Maid Cafe, Butler Cafe, AMVs, the manga library, basically anything that wasn't programming that the attendees could still interact with and like buy tickets for, and like the activities that weren't panels or concerts. I basically managed those for 3 years. So
that's a lot. Was it stressful to do all that?
I am so trauma bonded to the people I worked with. My best friend, he is like my mentor. I call him my cosplay equivalent of a drag mom. His name is Tim. His cosplay username is Simba-kun. He really
oh my god, that's great.
He really taught me everything I know about more intense cosplay stuff. But he was the head of the cosplay department. In the entertainment hall. So if you've ever been to AX, all of the sets, all the photo sets, that was his baby. He brought that into existence for AX. And him and I, it was like one of the last things I did before I left, because I moved to Ohio like in 2018, and my last volunteer year was 2017. Like one of the last things that the two of us did for SPJA was rewriting the rules for World Cosplay Summit, which, if you're unfamiliar with that, is basically the Olympics of cosplay. You have to qualify, and if you win your country's World Cosplay Summit, then you go to Japan for the finals.
Oh wow.
And you compete there for like the grandest of grand cosplay titles. So we SPJA acquired World Cosplay Summit, and their finals are still at AX, I believe, and they still handle the finalists and all of their trip to Japan and all of that sort of stuff. So we, together with a couple other staff members, help streamline the rules because there's so many moving parts. So yeah, it was a very interesting experience. I know too much about how conventions are run now, and it kind of all goes hand in hand with my love of cosplay, and I'm really glad I don't work there anymore.
I was gonna say now I bet you're like enthralled that you do not have to worry about that as much.
Oh, I get to
anymore.
watch from a distance with like a bucket of I'm literally that gif of the guy with the fold out chair just whapping it out and like sitting down with a bucket of popcorn every single year. Every single year when I see people say the same complaints that have been complaints for a decade and a half, I'm just like, yeah, it sure is still AX, and that has not changed. People are always surprised, like, oh, there's a shit ton of people here. It's like, yeah, it's the largest anime and
like
Japanese convention in the United States. I think their unique attendance last year, which is individual people coming, was something like 250,000 people.
That's nuts. I know that's ridiculous.
It's absurd.
That makes me want to vomit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That attendance is like insanely top notch. I know unless Mini Beach has the Mini Beach, who I know is in Mini Beach, who is in chat. He is, and if you ladies don't know who he is, and I don't know if you've seen him before or not, he is basically my partner in crime. He's my cameraman. He does everything. He drove us to Colossal 2 years in a row. He dealt with all of the anger and frustration on last year's ColossalCon when I did the Kig's Carnivalcade panel. He really made sure that I didn't lose my mind on ColossalCon last year. Which, by the way, we are coming back after a long sit of me going, do I really want to go back? So I really had thought about it. Mini Beach saying, what is he saying?
Yeah.
That as the assumption that you have one to lose in the first place. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay,
It's okay.
But
unfortunately, it's just me and him working the ropes. So he films, and then again, as you saw in all of those videos, most of that stuff he filmed for. Like he filmed for me. Like again, he's doing phenomenal though. So yeah, he does help with a lot of stuff. But yeah.
Amanda, I know Amanda has been cosplaying.
What's up?
I mean, I can.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm just.
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just trying to bring it back the question back because I answered how long.
No, you're.
So
yeah.
No, you're fine.
Turn it to Amanda.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. I've been. So I got into manga and anime when I was like genuinely into manga and anime, knowing it was manga and anime, because a lot of us grew up like watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and, DBZ and Yu Yu Hakusho, and not knowing that it was anime, just being like, it's on TV. But I got into manga and anime when I was 10 years old. And like was just super into it for years. And then when I was 15, I went to my first convention and I cosplayed as Fuko from Clannad, if anyone knows Clannad. And
I've heard of Clannad.
And I made like little stars and I handed them out. And I have a very cringe picture of me with little Karibo at a con dressed in my cosplay.
Oh my god.
So cringe. But yeah, and then I've been into cosplay on and off since then. I was really into it in high school. Literally, I graduated high school, got in the car with my mom and my brother, and my mom drove us to a con for a weekend. Like that's what I did to celebrate graduating from high school.
There you go.
And then I kind of took a break for a while, and then I got back into cosplay, like seriously, when I met Rocky again, or when I met Rocky, back in, 2019, 2020. And I've been like balls deep ever since. So yeah.
Nice. So is that the first time you met Rocky? You said I heard that.
Rocky and I met online through Hazbin Hotel fandom, like right after Addict dropped, like the August or September after Addict dropped. And then we talked for a whole weekend on Twitter, and I made her listen to the Best Worst Musical Ever. And and we were both writers for the Hazbin fandom at the time when it was like dead.
Back when our ship specifically
was dead.
It
didn't exist. It didn't exist, and now it's the most popular ship. So
I love it. I love to see it.
Love to see it. But anyway, we met because we were both writers for Hazbin Hotel fandom, and then after a weekend of chatting, we decided to collaborate. And 3.5 years later, we're turning our fic into a book. So not kind of. It's being printed as a fan fiction book. But anyway, for charity.
Yeah.
As long as that was clarified. You're the last one.
All right. So for me, I got into cosplay obviously as a child in a small way without realizing it, because I was the kid at like 6 to 8 years old that told my mom I wanted to be Sailor Moon for Halloween.
Is it always Sailor Moon?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Sailor Moon. Because whenever I was growing up, like my dad and mom, they would make sure that I had like my pigtails and everything like that. She was my icon.
Aw.
And I fought for it. My mom was like, I have no idea who this is. She was working at a high school at that time, literally talked to her kids in class, and they're like, oh, Sailor Moon! Like, helped it, made it work. Found it. I have the sailor suit to this day.
Do you still really have the baby sailor suit?
I have the baby sailor suit. That's what I actually have gotten it signed by many voice actors from.
Are you serious?
That sailor suit. Yeah. That same suit. I've told these two this story before. But that's where I started, and then I dropped it because I became a theater kid. I'm also a German folk dancer in my everyday life, so it's like between theater and dance, I was busy throughout grade school, high school era, and then right around the time I got to college, that void kind of opened to where I was not in shows or productions. I was not in dance as much because I was down at college in a way to where I couldn't make practices all the time. And so right around that kind of time frame is when the Suicide Squad film came out. The very first one with Will Smith and Margot Robbie, Jared Leto, etc. I'm not going to talk semantics of movie reviews. Yeah, that whole one. But Margot.
No, I saw that tattoo. No, I saw that.
Harley is my
Margot
girl.
Robbie, of course.
Harley's my girl, and getting to see her put from comic and animation to screen and film and actually humanly embodied made me happy because I was content with how she was portrayed. I was like, they're not dumbing her down. They're not destroying her character. They are actually expanding upon it in a way that I feel is just to the character. And for me, when it comes to certain characters, I'm very protective in my own way of like, I need to see it for myself, judge it, especially with characters that I am very attached to. So I am it's a make or break for a movie and or show if it does not hold true to the character.
I'm the same way.
But I wanted to be very, very proactive with it because her costuming, I was like, I love that look for her. It's different, but it's not.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's not out of the norm for her. She wears a lot of different things in the
It's
show.
not just the jester outfit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want the jester outfit eventually.
We all want the jester outfit.
Everybody wants Jester Heart. Everybody wants the Jester Heart.
But I wanted to make sure I portrayed her. And so she was like my first cosplay project when I actually knew what cosplay was Was I
Nice.
great at it back in 2016? God, no. But I started and cut my teeth there to where my first MatsuriCon, I upgraded her, met a lot of my longtime cosplay friends, actually started talking with this one back then without us realizing it.
It all goes
Fast
back.
forward to OhioCon 2019. This one is also there.
No, she met
Rocky
me.
and I were hosting the event, the
Bill.
meetup.
No. Amanda, she met me and Bill.
I'm
The
yeah,
Oh shit!
I didn't know it.
yeah. We didn't
Oh my
realize
God,
this until I was going back through my photos, and I'm like, hold up,
What a weird fucking weekend that
I
was.
know.
that's Rocky.
It's a picture of me and Bill, and then Lindsay and Bird as Oswald and Zaz.
Oh my
Like,
god.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's where it was. And so I met Rocky then, only to Matsuri, I think it was 21.
Yes.
21.
You
Yeah.
got married in
Yes.
22.
No, I got married in 23.
So then it was
22. So Matsuri 2022 is when I met Amanda and re-met Rocky again.
Again.
Because we loved your angel cosplay and we had run into you in the
No, we hadn't
We
seen
met
her angel.
we met the previous
we
day.
hadn't seen your angel.
I was in
We-
Asuna from Sword Art
we
Online.
ran into you on the floor talking about Hazbin, and we're like, "Are you coming to the meetup?" And you said you brought
I
Angel.
had no idea what a meetup was at that point.
Yeah, and you were like, "Yeah, I'll go." And then you show up as Angel. We loved your Angel. Rocky wanted a picture with you, but was too scared to ask. So I went and asked you like a mom friend, and then we got some of the best photos we've ever gotten, just like ever.
I got to pin Emily to a wall, and it was
awesome.
good. And now we're
It
friends.
was great. And I was standing there like a shipper, being like, "Oh my god,
That's
it's so
so funny.
cute."
Also, I forgot
This
to
is
add
back
the
before I knew what Husker Dust
Exactly.
was. I didn't even know the ship. I was like, I'm comfy with it. Are you comfy with it? We're cool. Like we could not keep
No,
a
I'm
straight
gay
face.
panicking about it.
I didn't know that.
I was having a great.
I had no idea
was
you were
also-
gay
was
panicking.
also-
Was everybody freaking? Was everyone?
I
freaking?
gay panicked.
Was everybody freaking?
Yes,
Oh,
everyone
but
was
like,
gay about it.
God.
Everyone was gay about it.
It was
Oh.
great. It was fun.
It was great. Oh, also, why have you and I not done Harley and Ivy yet?
Oh, uh-oh.
The question
What?
has not been asked. Now it has been asked.
Great. Guess what? We're gonna work towards that. We're working towards
Hey,
that.
I just-
Was that a spoiler? Was that a cost spoiler? Was that a cosplay spoiler?
no,
No,
this
I
is
brought
how
it
our
up right
plans
now.
Literally
usually
how it
happen.
happens. I get
Yeah, it's
called
usually
out
like one of us
each other
thinks
out
of
on the
it and then
plans,
says
and then
it,
happens.
and then we put it on the back burner for 3 years, and then we do it.
Yeah.
That one.
All right. Really quick, since this one is going to go see a movie in a little bit. He did throw in this question. I know I'm waiting until the very end to all of mine, but we're gonna get this one just for him because he's about to go see a movie. Any favorite horror movies? And I think you ladies might answer this one well.
Other people go first because mine has a whole
May I go
backstory.
Okay.
first on this?
Yeah, you go first, then me.
So for me, I am the older school like slasher films.
Yes.
So like
school.
Halloween, Scream, Friday the 13th. I got married on a Friday the 13th and literally themed how I asked the people in the wedding to the actual film.
Your
Like blood
anniversary.
splattered boxes.
Aw.
Like that's what I did. So Friday the 13th is a big one for me, but that's
Mhm.
just me.
Nice.
Slasher films, though, in general, total vibe for me.
I am not what I would call a horror movie fan. I like suspense movies more than like I don't like slasher flicks. That I don't like gore that's over the top for no reason. I don't like torture porn. I'm not into that. But I like things like Silence of the Lambs like a lot. That's like more psychological. And then I absolutely love when horror movies are like self-aware, like Cabin in the Woods and Scream. Like when they're like making fun of themselves, I think they're hilarious and I love those. So I guess my favorite would probably, if you consider Silence of the Lambs a horror movie, that's mine. But if you don't, then Scream because it cracks me up.
So
Okay.
I have kind of a dual answer. So what I consider the scariest movie I have ever seen is a film called The Descent. It is about a group of women who go cave diving and there are monsters in the cave. That's your long and short of it. I was scared shitless after seeing that movie.
Oh no.
However, me and my friend in high school, we used the same friend who took me to a con for the first time. That was our thing. We would watch horror movies and like Mystery Science Theater 3000 them and just heckle the crap out of them. And that's how we got through them. Couldn't do it with The Descent. We learned that there is The Descent 2. The Descent 2 is the same concept as The Descent in the fact that it is a different group of girls. They do find one of the girls from the original group because she's still alive for some fucking reason. And they're like, okay, you know the monster. You know what's going on. And they build up to this moment, and I'm about to pee myself. I'm so scared.
Oh no.
And this monster tears across the screen.
Oh.
And I'm like, wait, what the fuck was that?
Oh
And then
no.
it's revealed it's a female. I had my friend go back, rewind, and pause. The way they did the female monsters is it's the exact same costume. It's the exact same makeup as the male monsters. But they put long, luscious hair on these lady monsters for no other conceivable reason other than that's a girl. And
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's cave dwelling monsters.
Did you have to play it in like slow motion when you had to
kind of, yeah. Well, they kept showing them because like apparently like part of this movie, I don't remember the specifics because I was losing my mind for the rest of the movie. It was so funny. Of like part of the reason that the females are in this part of the cave is because it's the mating season, and I just could not keep it together. I couldn't keep it together.
Oh my god.
So if you want something that's going to scare you shitless, may I recommend The Descent, the original one? And then if you would like to follow it up with something that's just terrible, may I recommend The Descent 2?
That's hilarious. All right.
It's the best experience I've ever had.
Love that. Also, Cracker Jack saying his favorite movie is Suspiria. I don't know if I could say this. Suspiria. 1977, and Dawn of the Dead original.
That's classic.
Those are good.
That is classic.
Minibeat saying, so King Cam's normal audience it's the Pikachu concert. The tale is slightly altered, and that's what they did. Ladies and gentlemen, again, ladies, that's Minibeat. That's our partner in crime. Says something doesn't make sense, but we all laugh anyway. Hater Shack saying, thanks to swearing, our prayers have been answered. That's Hater Shack for you. That's Hater Shack for you. Honestly, God, that's so funny.
I love it.
All right, I guess we'll go right into. We kind of answered, I guess, 3 out of 6. So I'll just skip into this one, especially since arcade gaming stuff. Favorite video game you've ever seen or played, if you've never played anything before or seen.
Thank you for putting scene, because I'm not a gamer. I love watching video games.
That's why I wrote scene, because I figured not everybody plays games, so that's why I'm like, is there something like you saw on YouTube and you're like, oh, that was interesting, stuff like that. I
grew up with Legend of Zelda games with my younger brother playing Legend of Zelda games, and those tend to be my favorite, like, journey wise, because you always feel like you're really on a journey with Link, and I love that. But games that I have played, they're mostly like rhythm games. I used to be a huge Love Live SIF player, like huge. Like,
are you kidding me? I have that game.
I loved it so much, and then I lost my entire save file, and my life spiraled out of control, and I was very, very depressed for a while.
Can I ask this? You said, and I know now that it's mentioned, because I have the game. I have it on PS5, literally right next to me. Did you get all the songs in the game? Like, did you unlock everything, or did you just get like selective songs?
Love Live SIF.
School Idol. You wait.
Yeah,
are we
School Idol
about
Festival.
After school activity, right? Or no?
No, I had the app. The app.
Oh no! You have the app one. I have the console game.
I would play the shit out of that though.
It's still kind of the same game.
But I probably would have unlocked all the songs. I was doing like perfect runs of expert songs because I was.
That's incredible. I love that. Cracker Jack, thank you for coming in and enjoy your movie tonight. I know that's going to be a good one. Thank you for coming in as always. Hater Shack saying, if there was a movie called House of the Dead, I prefer to see it not at movie theaters, just at home. Okay, well, that I'm gonna again. I tell you, this is my stream chat. They can be whoever they want to be, say whatever they
I
want,
thought there
but
was
as
a
long
movie
as they're
House
not
of
getting
the Dead,
banned.
but I was thinking of House of Wax, which is a very
Yeah.
different movie.
Very different.
What is it called?
House of Wax. Paris Hilton is in
Wax?
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I knew
It's
about that one.
terrible.
Yeah.
It's also awful. 10 out of
You
10.
can
would
say your
recommend.
favorite video games.
All right,
Video
favorite games.
For me, this is going to be kind of on brand, but also semi not. I am a horror movie, or not horror movie fan, a horror game fan, to where two of the first games that I've actually played through entirely on, or three of them that I've fully played on my own after actually seeing playthroughs of them, because I did not have access to consoles or anything like that growing up very much. And then all of the fun games, they were coming out right at the times where I was getting out of high school. And I'm like, I cannot afford that. So that is my life. But I love my husband because he has enabled me to game now. So it is Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Yes.
The 1930s, 40s style,
Mhm.
but also horror game. Love
Love
it.
those.
Mhm.
Makes my heart so happy. BioShock, the original BioShock,
Mhm.
because the wrench is OP. I would literally get hit from behind, scream, turn around, whack it with a wrench, and then laugh maniacally and repeat the process. That's how I got through the game.
Nice. We love that. Good old BioShock. Bendy and Ink
And
Machine
then
bonus to that.
last but certainly not least is probably my favorite game that I've played through so far, and that is The Last of Us, the
I
original.
love the last.
I am
I
in
should
the
have said that
process-
too.
I'm in the process of playing through 2 blind. So I have seen 0 spoilers.
I
Oh.
don't know how you've avoided them.
I
don't
avoid
know
them
how.
like the plague.
I don't know how.
Anything Last of Us 2, I was like, bye, get out, go away. I just averted. I
Yeah.
literally dodged as soon as that game came out. I started playing the original Last of Us after COVID.
Wow.
After, like, quarantine. I bought it. Literally, I played it through an entire year, and I'd pick it up and put it down. Not planning it this way, in time with the seasons of the game. So that's just how it
Wow.
happened. Like, I love that game so much. I will not go into a room without a shiv. I will not do it. If I do not have
in
a
the
shiv
game. I was
in
going
the
to
game,
say in real
in
life.
game, not in real life.
Like, Em, I've been in a room with you without you holding a
faster.
shiv.
There you go. There
But
you go. Oh, it's good to hear
in-game,
some
I will
Last
not
of
walk
Us
into a
going
room
around. I
without
know that
shiv.
game's been all over my Instagram as of late. So yeah, good answer, definitely.
Please do not spoil 2 for me. I'm seeing in chat. Please don't spoil 2
Yeah,
for
don't
me.
spoil 2. I don't think anybody in my stream chat has actually played the second game. I know they are aware of it, but I don't think there's anybody here. Not even Hater Shack has played the second one. I'm pretty sure he's not.
Even if you
So-
know parts of 2, please don't do it. I want to avoid and go in blind. I've never gone
I'm just
in
going to
blind
switch
to a
the tab
game.
over to private chat.
Yeah,
There we
smart.
go.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't lie. Were you looking at the
Hell yeah.
I'm looking at comments.
Are you?
Hell yeah.
Did they spoil
Um,
did many of you spoil?
No.
I'll get on
no.
them.
No,
Okay.
no one's
I'll tell them like
spoiling
No one
Right.
spoiled anything, thank goodness.
I'm just kidding. Okay. Rocky.
I am not good at video games at all. My husband tried to teach me how to play Assassin's Creed because I really like the history behind it. I really like the visuals of the games. I think they're beautiful. I walked off a roof so many times
Uh-oh.
trying to do 2 joysticks that
No.
I got frustrated with myself. So I really enjoyed watching Assassin's Creed Syndicate being played. That's a great game to watch. I'm good at Nintendo games because they require 1 joystick and 1 collection of buttons, but like I'm that kind of person that like if you play Smash with me, not only will I just button mash, but I usually forget who I'm playing as. So I think I'm doing a really good job. And then I remember that I like look at my actual characters like Rocky, you've been dead for 10 minutes out of a specific brawl. You've walked off the thing like 30 times. So I'm not
Oh
great
my
at
God.
video games at all. One I am good at, mostly because my husband and I basically have figured out a way to make this a multiplayer game, mostly because he controls the game and I stand there and yell at him about it. Is a game. It's the most it is, if you are ever in need of a game that will just suck your entire day away without you noticing, may I recommend Dawn of Man, which is like Sims kind of, but you're in charge of keeping an entire prehistorical civilization alive.
What?
That is
It's
so
great.
you and Ethan. Oh my god.
What?
It's
I've
called
never heard of
Dawn,
that.
it's called Dawn of Man. It is the
Dawn-
most time suck resource specific game I've ever seen. It is so much fun. Ethan and I
What
will
the
make
heck?
hurricanes and just play for like the whole day. Like the last
my
time we
God.
played, we got wasted and
Oh.
just played Dawn of Man for like 12 consecutive hours. Like we blinked and the sun was going down and we're like, oops. Has anybody called the parents? Has anybody tried to call us? Because
Oh my
we
God.
weren't paying attention.
Oh god.
It's great. It's a
Oh
lot
my
of fun.
God.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Dawn of Man.
love
Dawn of
Dawn.
Man. Okay, I'm gonna need to write that down. I need to look into that after
I'm
stream
also a
is
big
over.
fan
I
of
know.
Civilization, Sid Meier's Civilization games.
Ah,
One of my friends is actively working on Civ 7. I'm really proud of her, and it looks fucking beautiful. So I will be playing that as well when that comes out.
maybe each over here saying because of The Last of Us being talked about, I'm just gonna bite my knuckle for a bit because I've seen the plot of The Last of Us too. I think
You
that's
better bite more than your knuckle, man.
I know the whole thing. Like I've
Oh,
watched the whole story and I will never spoil it for people.
And I love you for it because I need to be able to go through a game blind. I've never
Right.
done it, so I need to say I've done it once.
Except for
Oh.
when Ellie steals the Constitution and then teams up with Nicolas Cage.
God.
I hear they also kidnapped the president.
Yeah, and then they kidnap the president,
Why is it always the
Fantastic.
kidnapping of the president?
who's actually a clicker.
Oh my
So,
god. Like it's
And Da Vinci's involved for some
And-
reason,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. And Rosebud is the sled. All right.
Everybody just gets involved apparently in these games. This is why I can't play them because I couldn't
Everybody.
keep up with who's being lost. Anyway, Midi Beach bringing up something very interesting that I don't know if you guys knew about this, but I guess we'll small talk about this one. One of the cosplays I did, I guess, was King Dice from like
Oh, I bet you were such a good King Dice.
I was a really decent one. I was a decent King Dice. I had this basically Minecraft box Steve head, basically painted it, made it look like King Dice's head, all that
Yeah.
stuff. Had this suit, it was all like poker chips and cards, and it was all blue. So we did that. We did a photo shoot in the city, and on our way back, or no, while we were doing the show, we ran into these like kids who are holding these Bendy and Rainbow Dash plushies. They weren't from Cuphead, but this little kid was exclaiming with King Dice and happiness when he saw me. So, you know, he was like, Mr. King Dice. So I'm having the head on, looking around, like, no one talking to me. So, so then Midi Beach, that's like, hey, dude, he's the kid right there. And then I had to like take the head off and ruin the illusion so I could see because I can't see. But basically what happened was took a picture, kid was a fan. We rode the same train back and we ran into that same family again. And then the kid was, he's like, Mom, Daddy, look at the King Dice guy. And I'm like,
told you I wasn't a liar.
Hey, what was I supposed to do? I was tired. I was literally tired, and I was like talking to Midi Beach about like, oh, dude, I'm really tired. We get all the photos, and then all I hear in the back of a train car, King Dice guy, and I'm like, it's adorable, but
It's adorable, but no, I can't take that.
So yeah, a little happy moment of Have you guys ever? I know. Speaking of like stuff like that, have you guys ever had question? I'll just slide in there. Moments like that where you know your cosplay was so nice that
I have.
younger.
I had a moment.
Yeah.
I had a moment at D23 a few years back. I want to say it was D20. It was like D23 2017. I want to say. I cosplayed Judy Hopps. And my friend Tim cosplays Clawhauser, and we had another friend with us who is also trauma bonded to us from SPJA. And he was Nick Wilde. So we were a group. We just walking con floor, just shooting the shit, hanging out, and all of a sudden we hear like the tiniest little footsteps like sprinting towards us. And this little girl had jumped out of her stroller because mom's like 5 feet behind her trying to chase her down.
Oh.
And she ran over to us and like latches onto Tim's leg and is like, Clawhauser, hi! Kitty Hops, hi! Nick Wild, hi! And like gave us all hugs like around our legs.
Nice.
I'm like,
Nice. You're just like, oh, that's
we're like keep it together. Hi, how are you? It was adorable. I still think about it.
That melts
all
my
the time.
heart.
It was the cutest thing. I have no idea how old that girl is now or where she is or what's going on. It was the sweetest thing I have ever
Aw.
seen. I've also never seen a 2-year-old haul ass like that in my life.
Oh my god.
They're fast. They're fast.
Dude.
They are fat. They're fast.
Like super
I-
fast.
Sprint.
Yeah. But it
When-
was precious. It was precious. I think about that every time I cosplay Judy now. Like it was adorable. It happens
when
to me a
we
lot
were-
with Judy.
Nice.
Yeah. When we were at Level Up Expo this past April, I was Charlie for 2 days. And the second day I was Charlie. I was walking around con floor because I had y'all were in line and I was gonna go grab stuff for us or something like that. I don't remember. And I was walking con floor and a mom comes up to me with her little kid and, say what you will about, kids watching Hazbin or being exposed to Hazbin. If their parent is there and approves, I trust the parent being a parent. Like, that's fine. I have no issue with that.
The usual check for parent approval.
Exactly. Like, if your parent approves, like, that's all I care about.
Mhm.
And so, this little girl who was, I don't even know, probably like 3 or 4, was just like asked to take a picture with me. And I was like, oh, like, do you like Charlie? Do you want to be a princess? And she's like, yes, I want to be a princess. And I was like,
Oh.
okay, like, let's take a picture. We'll be
Oh my
princesses
gosh.
together. And like, I taught her how to do like the Charlie, like, jazz hands.
Please
and
tell me
we
you gave
did
her
it
a
together.
sticker.
She was so stinking cute. And yeah, no, I never wondered what it was like to be like a Disney princess at Disney World, like a character actor at Disney.
Yeah,
but,
like that how they be doing at Disney World.
I can't imagine like how special it is to do that because like I did it once and I was just like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I can't imagine doing it every day. It would like make me crazy.
Man.
For me, it was actually my first big con. It was my first Matsuri, and it was the day that I was debuting my Harley, my revamp of her. So it's literally Margot Robbie's Suicide Squad, sans the tattoos, because they didn't come in, and that was fine. I'm totally chill with it. Literally, this one is the one that is most forgotten, and now I can never forget it because it does not come off.
Because it won't come off.
No,
Yeah,
that
it
one
won't
too.
come off.
I'm not getting it taken off, Rocky. I spent way too much time.
Oh, I
effort,
wasn't
and
talking
pain.
about laser removal, but
Oh, no, you're not doing that either. But this little girl, I have no idea, like probably 3 or 4. Like she is dressed in like the same type of outfit, obviously with slight modifications for her age, because
you got
that outfit is not the most covered, but it's also not the most provocative one she has. So she literally had her little bat and everything, same as I did. And no lie, this little girl, like I asked to get a picture with her and ask her parents if that's okay. And like she puts her little bat behind her head, like
Aw.
strapped against it, and I instantly mimic her pose because it's just like my heart is melting because it's just like, oh my gosh, like that is the cutest freaking thing that I have ever seen. And it's just like, that is what I want my eventual daughter or niece or whomever is in my life that wants to do any type of costume or anything like that, if they do, then I want to have those type of moments with them. And that makes my heart so happy.
For sure, I love that. Also, when Em was answering her question, Tracy, who is a friend from the UK, y'all do not know her, but she is a arcade friend from the United Kingdom, just came in, and she also dropped a resub on the Twitch. So thank you for the resub. Thank you for hanging around for the King Club. But yeah, definitely, that's really cute. I love that. Harley. I'm actually more surprised that there was one with Charlie, because again, as you mentioned, with the whole like kids watching Hazbin thing, like I get that. Like that's really, like, I know there's like days I have like that too. When I cosplay as Alistair at cons, and then like kids talking to me, and then having the kid starts like talking about like mentioning like murder or something, and I'm like, no,
I'm personally not super surprised by it, because I also get it in Husk. I get it more in Husk than I do in Cherry.
Mhm.
Yeah, you do.
I get a lot in Husk, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I didn't start watching South Park at age 8.
Exactly.
I'm not going to sit here and pretend, my parents didn't let me, with their supervision. I saw Forrest Gump at age 6, and when I was 8 years old, my dad let me watch the director's cut of JFK.
Oh, yeah, that movie.
I was 7 watching Caddyshack.
I'm not here.
So.
I'm not their parent, and I'm also not going to sit here and pretend that I wasn't the same when I was their age.
That movie was so wild. I know that movie. Is that the 1990, isn't it?
Yeah. And do you know how long the director's cut is? Because that's already a long fucking movie.
I'm just trying to remember the year when it came out. I think it was like somewhere in 1990.
I don't remember specifically, but my dad like let me watch it. I was like, "Hey, Dad, do you have a good movie I can watch?" And he's like, "Yeah, here."
Responsible parent of the dad of the year.
If you know my dad, if you've ever met Perry, if you've ever met my dad, if you've ever met Perry, it is the least surprising thing.
Incredibly.
I got something educational for you. Here you go.
I think I watched Godfather parts 1 and 2 in the same. Yeah, I definitely watched Godfather part 1 and 2 in the same setting when I was like 13. So,
yes,
as someone who grew up with stuff like that,
yeah,
I'm not going to sit here and be surprised that teenagers who have access to the horrifying world of social media in the way that they do are watching more adult-oriented media.
Yeah,
I'm just not going to be surprised about it.
Right.
I'm going to handle those interactions as appropriately as I can and as professionally as I can and not do anything inappropriate because duh. But I'm not surprised by it at this point in my life.
There you go. Rainbow?
Oh, yeah. I was saying something similar. Like, we all have we saw XYZ way too young on the internet story. All of us do. Literally all of us, especially in this generation. And if a little 8-year-old kid can dress up with a Scream mask for Halloween, like, or have a Freddy Krueger costume, if it is something that has, like, if kids are at a con and they are with their parents and they come up to me asking for a picture, I have no issue doing that. If it's a child that's unsupervised, I would definitely have a different reaction and be like, I don't feel comfortable with that, depending on their age. But like, if it's a 15 or 16-year-old, like, again, we were watching Family Guy, we were watching American Dad, we were watching like all of these things as teenagers.
I knew kids who were watching The Sopranos.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm glad that they're watching something that is adult content but takes certain difficult topics seriously in a way that is respected. So that's kind of my 2 cents on it.
It could be worse. They could be learning like racial jokes that were all and like just not nice jokes.
Yeah,
that were all in all the media that we were watching growing up.
Right.
And I feel like we got really deep real fast.
And for me, I have 2 younger brothers-in-law. So that I have known since they were 3 and fresh out of the womb. Like I held him in the hospital level.
Oh my
fresh.
goodness.
Um, I've known my husband for quite some time. It's fine.
Shout
But
out to your husband, by the way, who I know I've met. I didn't meet him the first ColossalCon, but
Yes.
or did I?
no, you did
No,
not.
didn't
He was not.
He
It was
wasn't
a
at the
girls'
first
trip.
one. Yeah, first one
Ah,
was girls' trip. Second one, he was there.
yes, he was there. So shout outs to your husband who isn't here, but he'll watch this later. Yeah. But yeah, you were saying about you were holding
He's
him
got
at
2 younger
at birth?
brothers, and prior to the show officially coming out years ago, I had made the decision to not let him watch Hazbin because I had caught him trying to watch it.
Oh, what the?
He was trying to watch the pilot.
What the?
I was,
Oh,
and
wow.
this was when he was like 8, and I'm like,
Maybe don't.
I literally looked at him. I'm like, I love you so dearly right now.
Not right
But
now.
no.
When the time is right,
We can talk
and
about it.
if Logan and I decide it is good material for you to be able to watch, because we know your mother is not going to be the one to watch it with you.
Mm.
He knows that he and I are a safe space. And so I'm like, we'll have this conversation once we've seen it
and can make a
and
decision.
can make a decision educated.
Mhm.
Not we're watching it fresh and you get the fresh first take with us.
Right.
It's not how it's gonna fly. It's we're watching Hazbin on our terms and we're going to talk about it if we do show you it, because it's not going to be just, oh, la-di-da, we're going to watch a show. It's no, we're going to talk about the real topics. We're going to talk about what it discusses, because it's not just sunshine and daisies. I can't talk today. It's
Despite what
Mood.
Charlie wants it to
Mood.
be.
exactly. I'm like, you're going to learn way too much about a character that I love so dearly. And you're going to see him in a whole new light. And that's going to be something that
we need to discuss.
We need to talk about when he and I have that conversation. Because it's like, he knows that I cosplay Angel. He knows that I cosplay a dude. But he knows I cosplay it him in a very effeminate manner.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't exactly understand the full reasoning as to why I relate to Angel and why I cosplayed him in the first place. And we have not gotten to episode 4 for that exact reason.
Right.
Because we're not prepared to have that conversation.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
so that we can. I'm not opposed to it, but it's as long as the parents or a trusted guardian is
Trusted
watching
adult.
it with them.
Yep.
Not just letting them run rampant. I'm comfy with it to my own degree.
Anyway.
Love it. Love that. And yeah, shout outs to knowing the right time to actually watch adult humor or anything that has like all that stuff in it. Oh, great. Doggos. Anyway, moving
on to lighter topics.
Woo!
Yes, exactly. I want to jump to a question that I think is going to be an interesting one, and I think it's this. What was the cosplay that had the longest preparation time?
Ooh.
Oh God, there's a couple for you.
Rocky. Oh shit. I think I know one of Rocky's.
Well,
But I
think
don't
I know
mine.
2 of them.
I gotta hold on. I'm in my cosplay room right now, so I'm going.
Yeah, I'm also in my cosplay room. I'm gonna turn around real quick.
Just Rocky
I'm
and
doing
Rainbow.
a mental checklist before I go through my phone because
You both have to like look at your look to the left and the right.
I'll start just because I'm not.
Go for it.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
not
in
in
my
your
cosplay
room.
room.
still
I'm in
mentally-
Rocky's cosplay room. For me, it's a toss up between 2. It's either Angel, because Angel has been modified, changed, adjusted. I've done 2 hand painted jackets for this man.
Oh God.
I literally took apart a PVC vinyl pleather bodysuit and re-put it back together and created sleeves on its own. Like, I've done so many modifications or changes to it that man he has me by the throat, essentially.
Oh my God.
And then Hush. And then the other one is a more condensed version, but also probably the most prep time as well. Overall, is Adam from Skate the Infinity.
Oh.
I say that even though I've done 2 cosplay groups later in a moment, but Adam, I literally put him together in the span of like January to May, all that time. Basically, it was like, correction. I thought about it in January because we had a conversation at Ohio. I saw a 2-minute clip of Adam being a menace to society for 2 minutes straight.
Yeah.
I needed to know the why. Found out this man is also the same man that voices Gagio Red Fox in freaking Fairy Tale. And I'm like, I was like, there is no way this flamboyant asshole is also the broody goth bad boy of Gagiel. Like, no, real steel Gagiel is not a flamboyant matador. And I'm like, nope, apparently that is. He is. And both Rocky and Amanda had cosplayed Cherry and Joe. And I'm like, I watched Skate in 2 days. I was like, and I'm going to do this. Can you grab the baby?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
we actually
also,
have
I got
the
a
visual.
birthday gift from them.
You
And
have the
this
visual?
got M for her birthday.
Oh my god.
Her
Look at that.
skateboard.
That's incredible.
it's freaking gigantic.
That's like gigantic as
Like,
ever.
look at this baby.
Get some glue on the edge.
I know. It's
We've-
okay. But
Dude.
This was mine.
Mine's
Oh my
buried.
but
We all have skateboards for the characters.
like
God damn it.
This
now I
is
gotta
how-
find mine. Hold on. Hold on.
this is almost as tall as I am.
Dude, that thing, that is a huge board. My god. Dude.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
There's another one.
Robbie
Oh my
versus
god.
Amanda, coming at ya.
Anyway, Rocky and I both had our character skateboards, and M didn't have hers. She used my real skateboard for photo shoots whenever we did the 3 characters together. And so for her birthday this year, which was last month, we got her the official Adam skateboard as her present.
Yes.
And I didn't realize how gigantic it'd be. But now I understand because this man can tap dance on his board.
Does he actually like tap dance, like left 1, left 2, right?
No, he literally tapped. He does the
Cam, I'll
Nobody
send
else
you a
heard that.
clip. I'll send you a clip
it's
off
absurd.
stream, and I'll send it to you.
Oh my god, I want to kind of see this. So that
a
was,
great anime.
I guess, was that a combined answer from both M?
No,
No,
that's
that's just me.
no.
That's just me.
Mine, I also have 2, mostly because they were equally pains in the ass, but for different reasons. My husk, my new set of wings, because they're great now, but they so I ordered a set of wings with the pilot design on them, and they were great. They worked fine for a con. And they were constantly falling apart, and the electronics were not great, and it never looked quite right. And they didn't pull in enough, so I was constantly running into people. So it's starting in January, I redid the whole set. I stripped the electronics, I stripped everything. We got to level up. We tried to put it together. It caught fire.
Yeah,
It on her.
What
It started smoking and almost
started
caught fire.
smoking.
Oh.
So that was fun. And then the electronics wouldn't work, and I had to figure out why. And then I had to get new batteries, and it was a whole kerfuffle. They look great now. But that was a pain in the ass.
Took forever.
They took forever.
But they're so pretty
But
now.
they're great now.
They're beautiful.
And then the other one that was a very long process, and was my first piece of cosplay that I actually made by hand myself, because I'm always on team. If somebody can do it better than me, I'm gonna trust the person who knows how to do it better than me, because I'm just gonna get frustrated with the process. But I knew I couldn't find this piece. I'm a big fan of the TV show Gotham, which is a Batman prequel. And the finale to that show was going to come out in March of 2019. And I saw behind the scenes pictures that somebody had snapped from their apartment because they filmed in New York just at night. Somebody snapped a couple photos, and then there were some press release photos of the Riddler in the finale has a very gorgeous coat, very beautiful outfit. I think it's one of the most stunning versions of Riddler's outfit I've ever seen. And I was like, I need that coat. I need that coat biblically. So I know how tall the actor is. So I took his proportions, because there are different question marks painted all over it. I took his proportions, scaled it to my proportions, and made the coat myself and hand painted all the question marks myself. And made sure that the question marks met the scale of the person wearing the coat. And it took 3 months to make, and I was finishing it in the hotel room the night before, and it's a hot mess inside.
It's so pretty though.
I love it. Like she's like, it's a hot mess, but
it's a hot mess, but she's wrinkled as fuck. But yeah,
That one.
it's this. Like, she's a disaster inside and at the bottom. But yeah, because you can just buy this coat now. You can just buy this now.
They
Because
just
of
have it
course you
anywhere.
fucking can.
Well, they just have it anywhere.
Yeah, it's not to their
I made
measurements.
this and I wore this a month before the finale even aired. So I think I'm the first Riddler cosplayer who had this coat.
Wow.
And so I'm really proud of it still. But
Legacy
because of
coat.
that show, I have like 5 different versions of the Riddler. And I'm so proud of this. It's a mess, and I don't like to wear it because it's a mess, but I'm still proud of it.
Literally legacy coat. Legacy coat.
So I am the type of cosplayer where I either have my cosplay made like to fit me, or I get pieces and I alter them. I am very rarely a make from scratch type of cosplayer. I can sew very well. But I just don't have the patience for it. So I tend to do things just like either adding a cuff or, hemming something or painting or altering in that way. Very, very minimal stuff, because that just tends to be what I prefer. And I put a little bit more effort into my styling and my like accessories and things. But I have 2 cosplays I've made entirely from scratch. One of them is my Lapis Lazuli cosplay from when I was in the Steven Universe fandom. And that took freaking a week and a half to make the skirt and the top. And then my Fluttershy cosplay from back in 2013.
Oh my god.
MLP day. MLP fandom days. Let me tell you.
Way back in the day. And I never wore it to a con, and I'll never wear it to a con because it was the first outfit I ever sewed, and it was a dress, and the zipper in the back goes like this. It's really bad, but those were the things that took the longest. Most of my stuff is really just I piece things together and or alter them slightly. So they tend not to take more than a week to put together on the long end.
Nice.
Because
nice.
I don't have the attention span for that.
No, nobody don't like none of that, like waiting and watching and stuff. Anywho, nice. Okay, good stuff like there. Also, Norbert Vale, another good friend of mine from the arcade scene, said he was in the house. So hello to Norbert Vale, 2-time Bloody Wars champion. And if you want to know what Bloody Wars is, that will be also explained in another time. There's a lot of I don't know if that was a sneeze, but bless you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bloody Wars is a fighting game tournament that is celebrating an anniversary of its own, I believe, next week. Norbert Vale's still there. Remind me when that anniversary is. Also, this is going to be the last question because I did just look at the timer. We hit an hour 34. So I want to get into Jackbox. So this is the last question, and we're going to get Jackbox loaded. By the way, what game did you ladies want to play? We had a 2-way vote for Trivia Murder and
I haven't played Jackbox games except for one.
Is easier.
So
And
I don't
have
know.
Trivia Murder Party is fun, personally.
Trivia Murder Party can take forever, though.
But it takes forever when you have a lot of people.
It takes forever when you have a lot of people. It'd be the 4 of us playing. I would let the stream chat. I would let the stream chat play with us, but I feel like if we do, that could make us get into overtime. So with that said, we'll get into that in a minute. This is our last question, and we'll see if the chat has any like quick lightning. We're gonna make them quick lightning questions because we just hit a peak. So if there was ever a convention you wanted to do or attend, what would it be and why? Something outside your comfort zone.
Oh God.
Um,
I have way too many con horror stories to answer this question.
I know what cons I like going to. I really want to go to Level Up Expo again, just because like it is a very fun con, especially if you're a Helliverse fan. It's kind of become like the Helliverse convention.
Has it really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's predominantly Helliverse people. We met a majority of the cast when we were there. Yeah, so it's mostly just going back to cons that I really enjoy. Predominantly Colossal and blah 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 Level Up. Those are my two faves.
So
I'm
taking note about Level Up. Go ahead.
I'm comfy with the cons I go to just because I'm in a rhythm with them now. And I've been to some of the big name cons and I never need to go again, particular SDCC. I do want to try New York Comic Con.
Yeah, I do want to go to New York Comic Con because one of my favorite comic book artists goes there and I want to meet him.
I want to try New York Comic Con at one point in my life just to say I went same way that SDCC I've done. Because I don't know, because they're a completely different company. So I don't know how they run their show. And I'm interested, especially when they have the massive names that fill in the blank town Comic Con generally tend to have. Those bigger shows can either be a whole lot of fun or they can be a hot fucking mess. And I don't know which one New York Comic Con is, but I like watching their programming and I like the way that they do their programming. So I'd be very interested. And I also want to take pictures and cosplay in New York. I think that'd be fun.
New York is a photo shoot scene.
For me, I've gotten to knock at least one of the quote unquote dream cons, or 2 of them, I should say, off of my con bucket list, but one I would definitely want to try again because I did not have my emotional support husband with me.
Oh, no.
I went to KatsuCon in 2023.
Yeah.
And I was not mentally and emotionally prepared for KatsuCon 2023.
Katsu's a beast.
Uh-oh.
And so I will probably not go back to Katsu personally unless I have my husband or these 2 with me. Like, it's just, I won't do it because I need like my people.
Yeah.
I need people that will like kind of calm me down because just over amounts of people, like I don't get social anxiety. It's a lot of people in one place.
Yeah.
I want to try and get to see Dragon at least once. And then I would love to make it down to Holiday Matsuri.
I hear good things I've heard good things about Hallmat. I have recently heard not great things about Hallmat, but that's just because of Florida being Florida.
Yeah.
Not necessarily Hallmat being Hallmat.
Yeah. I want to go to those ones. Definitely New York Comic Con is up there as well. And just potentially even Anime NYC, getting to spend some of those cons up there would be fun because I've also never been to New York. I would love to get to spend time in New York.
Girl, I got to take you. I'm from the East Coast.
Gotta go. We need to go on a trip to New York because Logan's not going to take me. Correction, I'm going to take Logan if I do anything. So my husband doesn't like New York. He doesn't like musicals. It's not a town for him.
He doesn't like musicals?
He's not a musical guy.
He likes one musical and potentially will like another only because of who wrote it.
Oh.
And that's currently where we're at. I'm taking it in small strides. Book of Mormon.
Thank you. He'll like that one.
It's Logan.
He'll like that one. He won't.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
but he loved Beetlejuice. Like
And he liked 6.
He liked
he was
it.
okay with
He
6.
liked 6.
He would
said
not go
liked
back to see it, but that's just his own vibe.
I dragged Ethan to Anastasia. He enjoyed it, more or less.
But Ethan is also more open than Logan is.
Yes.
Rainbow. I know. Or Rainbow.
Yeah.
Did you also answer the, or did you already get the answer?
For cons? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, New York Comic Con is the
New York
one that I really
Comic-Con?
want to go to because my favorite comic book artist is there.
So it
and
sounds
I
like New York
want to-
Comic Con all around. I've also heard things about that. And again, these are just wish list things on me and Mini Beach's travel schedule that we wish to do. I know I know in one car ride we talked about Cali. We again, there's possibilities. All right, I'm gonna lightning speed through chat and see if there's any last minute like quick questions. Mini Beach had one earlier, and he didn't. I forgot about this. It was when you guys were showing all the skateboards in regards to those cosplays. Who fell off the board the most?
We all did. None of us know how to skateboard.
None of us know how to
I'm
skateboard.
the one who knows how to skateboard the most, and I
Yeah, but
felt
yeah.
equally the amount of times. as they
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Anytime you see any pictures of us on our cosplay pages of us physically on the skateboard, it is because the other two are just off camera, like
Racing, like ready to catch. It's really fun.
Absolutely.
Everybody
also
fell off the
with
board.
with me as Adam because
you can't
I
see shit.
no, I can see an Adam. It's Angel that I can't see in as
Yeah.
much. But
I'm-
Adam, I at least
Adam's got
have
heels.
the heel
Yeah.
because this
I
man
have Geta on, so
I literally had
got
options. I'm like,
shoes.
I literally showed them. I'm like, I need opinions on shoes because practicality, but also I know he's extra. I need opinions. And they were like, go with the smaller one. You'll be safer. And so
Yeah,
I
you won't
climbed on rocks,
die.
and jumped off said rocks. I've
It's
been on a
certainly
skateboard,
It's
and it's
certainly
like
the most athletic cosplays that we have, which as
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
who is
not a.
And
so
the
not
best part is that we do sexy versions of these characters. We're not in their normal outfits. We are like in like
mine's pretty normal.
you're normal.
Mine's pretty normal.
Yours is the most normal.
Em's in a corset, and I am like a jazzercise Hakama.
That's fair. But hey, in my defense, this man is in a whole ass suit,
Yeah,
skateboarding.
with a corset. Yeah, of course.
None of these outfits are
Like, they're
rational
not
for
practical.
skateboarding to start
Not
with.
at all.
That's so true.
I was gonna say I don't
Joe
think none
has
of
his
that
full
stuff's
nip knops out, like at top speed.
All right.
And
Well,
she
that
has-
says any other questions? I'm not seeing anything. I think it was just Mini Beach with that skateboard question. I also see Chloe Gwen in the stream chat who just came in. Yes, hello to you, Chloe. Chloe is another arcade friend. I'm very sorry that most of the viewership is like the arcade folks, and you guys are like the cosplay guests. The signs of like separations of lives that I have. You get the cosplay on the other side, and you get the stream chat filled of arcade folks.
Earlier, Mini Beach asked to hear the Cat and Spider song,
Oh,
and I think that came up again.
I did. Yeah, and I know which song he's talking about.
We know which song too. No,
Yeah.
You can't see it, but like no wait. Yes. This is like a majority Husker Dust pins on this board. Like that's really all it is.
Oh, that's that. It took me way too long.
Mini Beach's last question is: I got to go, but can I hear the song? What do you want them to sing it? Because I don't know if that was
Nope.
in the contract.
What? Oh,
I don't think that was in the contract.
It took way too long.
heck.
Did it take you both this long?
Okay, we're good.
All right. I would like the record to show that it took both of them this long to figure that out, and this is why I am usually the one in charge of things in terms of planning.
I stay hydrated, more or less.
You do, and then you
I
make
gotta
sure I
thank you
don't
guys.
die.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the job.
I'm
I
proud of you.
protect Rocky's back. She protects my legs. That's how it
true.
works.
Tracy,
And I
asked me,
carry-
I want to hear you sing. No, we're gonna
I gotta sing my voice for
refrain from
tomorrow. I'm
singing.
singing in a concert
We
tomorrow,
don't.
so I can't sing
This is
tonight.
not a singing podcast. Allison, I think had a question. She is pinging, and I'm seeing what that question is. She will probably be our last question if there was one. While we are waiting for that, I'm gonna get Jackbox loaded. I'm gonna do two things at once because double dip. So which one are we gonna do? Are we doing Quiplash or
Trivia.
Trivia
I like
Murdia?
trivia.
I want Quiplash. Quiplash is all improv and being silly. Trivia Murder Party
I'm
is just
terrible at
answering trivia
Quiplash.
questions.
I love you dearly. I am awful at it.
I don't know what any of these
I
things
am-
are.
I am
Quiplash is
married to
like
the funny one. I am the
okay.
funny one.
The reason I like Quiplash is because it's like name or like write a name for a band where the lead singer is a goat, and then I get to write something like the Bleedles, and then everyone thinks I'm hilarious.
Okay.
I'm not that quick.
Honestly though, like now that I think
I
I
am
also-
fine with either. I'm making it known what my favorite is.
Okay. Also, as long as you guys aren't wearing any headphones, let's hope to God that I turned the game down a little bit, but I'm gonna hope to God that it doesn't it doesn't do any crazy nonsense shenanigans. So
No.
phone's ready. So are we going with what game are we going?
Got it.
Do you want to do Quiplash?
168.
Rocky!
What is she doing?
Oh my god.
What is going on over there?
She's judging me for having 168 tabs open on my phone.
What the?
Rocky, what the fuck?
Leave me alone.
30. I'm only 30. What do you mean 168?
Jeez.
I might need them later.
Rocky, Elizabeth, Marie,
What do you need the? What?
Francesca the Third.
Damn, that's one hell of a name.
Chloe
Yeah.
also saying I have a lot of tabs open on.
Thank
on
you,
mine.
Chloe. Thank you, Chloe.
She
You're
gets
the
it.
real one.
Chloe gets it.
30, but that's not 168.
All right. Yeah, we'll do Quiplash too. It's also the second game, so you know we're gonna we're just gonna
Oh, okay.
promptly go the old. Wait. Which one's the one where you make your own? Is it make your own for the
Oh, we don't have time for make your own. We do not.
Oh,
have
is
time
that
for-
like the hard? Oh, that one take a long time?
No, yeah, because you have to make all your own questions and it takes forever.
Oh, screw that. Oh yeah, screw that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna. I think
Yeah,
I
put it in
have
the
audience
private
for
chat. Put it in the private chat.
I'm gonna put it in private chat. Yeah. I'm also gonna hide this just in case. Give you one
good.
second. We're just gonna hide that for a tiny
Aw,
moment.
I
so
was
can get that
jamming.
code. Were you actually trying to write it the other way?
No, I was just having fun with the music.
Oh, okay. I was like, let's all right. Well, here we go. Moment of truth. Also, by the way, is the game audio echoing and any of you guys is like
No.
Not in ours.
We're
oh,
good.
Thank God. You know what? You know why it's probably not doing that? It's because I have two screens.
Oh,
There
So
you go.
layman's terms to explain this as we get into Jackbox. So you guys are on my left screen and the game is on my right screen.
mhm.
So that's how I'm able to like not have any overlapping audio, which is going to be very nice for future episodes of the Royal CourtCast, because not only will we play current games, we'll play some old school games too down the line.
Yeah.
So hence the reason why I love this little setup. All right, we are back on this side. Let me hide that code. Whoops,
Why do I look like that? Why am I VIP?
Because you're the
No, because you got in first. It just means you have to start it.
yeah,
What do you mean? It's so I'm not important?
you are.
You gotta wait for Brandon.
All right, let me see if I can get up in there. I'm gonna attempt to get in.
Also,
Oh,
for
well.
everyone just to know, I am Queerlash. For every Jackbox game, I write like some like pun or play on the game's name in like
I'm also gonna turn it down just a little more so I can hear you guys.
a title.
Sounds good.
So that way you guys cannot be overlapped by the game itself. Now I'm going to go into my Safari and Jackbox TV. I think I was supposed to do the QR code, but whatever. It's too late now. It's too late now. We'll do this. Hopefully, I have the audience participation on, and I don't know how that works.
They get to vote. They get to vote when we submit.
How do they just need? They don't need the room code to get in, right? I forgot how that
No.
works.
They'll get it once the game starts. They'll be able to join once the game
okay.
starts.
All right. So in that case, everybody's VIP press. Oh, who's the VIP?
That's
Right.
I am.
You want to
Rocky
start this
and
party?
everyone's in.
I clicked that
Yep.
one.
top one.
Yeah.
There you go. And then just
Let the chaos begin, ladies. This is our main event of the night.
cool.
Chloe says, "Good luck, gamers."
Woo! Thanks,
this.
Chloe.
I'm Schmitty, and we're gonna
Hi,
play
Schmitty.
Flash. Everybody strapped in? Good deal.
Sure.
Let's do it. Here's
I'm
round
afraid to know
one.
what
Two
answers are gonna
prompts
come
will
up.
appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will
I
choose between
apologize in advance.
responses.
Yeah, I also apologize.
I'm scared.
No, it's
The percentage of people who prefer your answer.
Mine are either going to be terrible dad jokes or graphically inappropriate.
Oh God! All right, here we go. Let the games begin.
I apologize in advance. I have dark humor. This is not gonna go well.
Oh no!
I am pandering to a very specific audience, and that audience is Rocky. Okay.
Oh, the code. Oh, Allison was trying to see the code to be the audience, and the logo is in the way.
Yeah.
Oh no! It's
can
okay.
just
I got
type
her.
it in
I
the
got her.
chat.
I'll take care of her. Actually, I think I could just put in the, if I put in the chat, they're just gonna be the audience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but
All
here,
right.
that's
Oh, wait.
the.
Oh, shit.
Hold on.
Here's two.
I gotta put it all in caps. There we go. Okay, I just wrote that in.
Whoop, whoop.
There we go.
Hurry, hit the
There's only-
safety
but there's only
button.
15
Can't think of
seconds.
something.
There we go.
Okay,
That was
got it.
terrible.
Oh, no.
I put it in time.
Let's see those quips. Up first, a terrible thing to carve into a tree.
Oh God. Oh,
Okay, choose your
A giant sculpture of Bill
Bill
Cipher.
Cipher?
Talk about the pandering.
What the heck? What the heck, bro? A giant
Except for
sculpture of Bill
pandering.
Cipher. Dear God, bro.
People gotta vote. I told you I was pandering to Rocky specifically. I was pandering to Rocky specifically.
I don't.
Next in line.
I don't know. That's something about that Bill Cipher statue. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the Bill Cipher statue.
Say someone's dead.
He's not
not
dead.
dead.
He's
It's
not
good.
dead.
Oh, it's funny.
You DED.
It's not dead.
You DED.
Moving on, a group that no tour bus driver ever wants to have assigned to their bus. Vote now.
What?
Oh, wow. Whoops. Oh, no. We implied this before, but Rocky, M, and I are all theater kids. All of us
said-
grew up in
you said-
theater.
You
So
said theater kids, yo.
we do know what we are.
We know what we are.
Very much so know what we are.
Why is that very subtle?
Yeah.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Funny. And
The
true.
audience also voted for theater kids. Theater rocks. Chloe says theater rocks.
Theater does rock. Theater kids rule, and we're also
Love
awards.
you.
Did you know I was
Raw
never in
for
theater?
dogs.
Oh no.
Vote on your devices.
Support port. Oh, what the? Support. Bro. The pup port. Bruh. Oh, wait. Am I frozen? Who's.
No, you're fine. You're good.
You're good.
Oh, is it just the audience voting?
Yeah.
What they did. What they picked?
I tried to write like pop.
Were you
port,
trying to
but it
write
didn't
another
really
U?
work. And also, I was crunched for time, but I made a dog pun in there, and I was proud of it.
Were you trying to write another? I was like, were you trying to write another?
I got the pun.
Yeah,
I followed.
Yep.
Pop port, because it's a dog who needs support in the week.
Oh.
Support.
And 0
And
for the
so on, we're tied in this one.
Your
No,
points are doubled, I
not the
say.
gamer being beaten. No longer a gamer. I failed you.
Folks in the audience can try the audience play along while we wait for our players to finish.
I love the second answer I wrote for the other one. I don't know if it's gonna appear though. I don't know if this one's gonna appear, but we'll see. We'll see. By the way, audience, it's TMDJ. By the way, for anybody who wants to play along.
In actual chat, you got the D and the M.
Let's start this show.
Oh, they mixed up. Oh,
First
God.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tango Mike.
TM.
Hold on,
Delta
I typed them
Okay.
wrong. Is it DJ?
Okay.
It's TMDJ, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I hate that. I hate it so much.
What?
I hate looking at it and reading it with my eyes.
And yet.
Retired food cavern.
I hate it. It's hilarious and I hate it.
Retired food. Yeah.
I hate it.
I'm sorry. Chug Pins is. I
That's
don't know
fair.
why it made me
These
laugh.
are jug pins. All right, here. Let me see.
Am I
Wait.
wrong though?
No.
No,
You're
you're
not.
not.
I hate it.
And next, what memory is this player suppressing?
Oh.
Bees.
What in the Cards Against Humanity is this?
Bees?
I mean, bees do hurt though. Bees do
It's the
hurt.
question mark. I think.
Yeah, it's the question mark. That's the fucking funny part. Bees?
That's dark.
Always the question because you never know what it is.
Honestly,
part is-
honestly valid. No, honestly valid.
That card-
Honestly valid.
So, number 1. Thank you. Number 2. That card, the bees card, is literally the entire premise for the first 3 episodes of this season of 911, and it's hysterical.
Stop it.
Bees?
On the list, a new slogan for the Greyhound Bus Company. Put in your votes.
Beat Sonic, go faster. I love that. I love Beat Sonic, go faster. That's so
Beat
funny.
Sonic Go Faster is pretty good.
Well, we will get there when I don't know.
The boys,
One
they're
time
back
I
in town.
One time I was on a megabus from Boston to Philly, and it
Yeah.
took us 8.5 hours, even though it's only a 4-hour drive. And our bus driver had to stop and ask for directions on the way, and it was awful. Anyway,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
wow.
Thank you
Highs,
for not
though.
letting me get
You
shut out.
mentioned Sonic, and therefore you win.
Up next, the way to really embarrass yourself on Jeopardy.
Be a mirror.
Be a mirror. Oh, that's funny.
Mirror.
Oh, I love him.
Jeff-
love him.
Jeopardy, dude. Who referenced one of my favorite YouTube videos, the Jeopardy? Come on now, dude. I don't know if you ever seen that video.
Yes.
Jeff.
Jeopardy,
Yeah,
where
Jeff.
everybody's just
Or
named
Jeff.
Jeff. Dude, it's one of the best videos on the
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah, no, I had to reference Jeopardy. I had to reference it.
It's like one of the best
so
videos on the
important to me.
internet, like hands down. It's
Thank
literally
you
one of the best.
for knowing Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Jeff.
That's all.
Yeah.
Let's see where the points went.
I'm sure I didn't get anything.
No,
Got
you won one.
crushed. Oh, I actually got something. Oh,
Oh, damn it. I'm
oh.
still in.
I didn't know this was gonna be
You're-
this one.
You are way.
Oh, wait until this one. It's entirely
no.
different.
Oh, great.
It's entirely different.
You're all getting it.
Okay.
Man, it's bad enough at hardcore titles. At
Oh
hardcore
God,
titles,
it's a comic.
I'm
Yeah.
good at these.
I hate this.
It's like memeing.
seconds. Will the king curse strike again? Hater Shack says. I'm pretty sure it's hidden now. I'm still in last place.
Okay, let's go to the board. You get 2 medals to award this time. Give out your gold and silver medals now.
So the first one you vote for has you give the most points to, and then you can vote 2 more times. So you get gold, silver, bronze.
Or just gold and silver, since there's.
Oh, okay. Got it. Gold and silver.
2 audience votes. Again, will the king's curse strike again? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's here right now.
We also know
It's
each
there,
other's
all right.
sense of humor way too well, so
We really
Way
do.
too well.
These?
As we're
That-
counting
that's
down
why I
to.
directly targeted Rocky for that Bill Cipher card in the tree.
I was like,
I thought you
was
also
that
got
you
the
that did the
answer
Bill Cipher
question,
one?
So I was like, this is also specifically targeted at me.
Bro.
Brace yourselves. Here come those medals. Silver. And finally, gold. Let's
Thank
sell
you.
off those medals
Thank
with
you.
points.
Take my Amir memes.
Wob.
Memes.
Jesus Christ.
It was tight.
Okay.
Someone pandered Amir, and then I was like, oh shit, I should also pander with Amir.
This is more of beer. Hey, I moved up to 3rd place. But Rocky has been in victorious.
Yay! Rocky
I
Hammer
got the
Christmas
funny one.
Flash.
He's-
Yay.
He's not dead.
he's
Not
not dead.
He's not dead. But in an Italian accent, so he's not. Bibbidi body body scoot.
Not dead.
Not dead.
He ain't
I was
not
looking for
dead.
these answers.
He ain't dead.
I'd love the.
Let's go again.
He's not dead.
That was fast. So same
Yeah,
players.
this is a fast one.
We're
That's
gonna
why
do
I
a round. Are we gonna do one more?
Let's do another
you
one.
want,
We'll do a
yeah.
wraparound. We'll do a wraparound. We'll wrap around.
How do you do same? Okay,
I'm
same.
still the VIP, so I still get to
Same
click.
players. Rocky can pick same players.
Okay, we're still in then.
I
Yeah.
So we're
get to
doing
play
round
again.
2.
Round 2, Electric Boogaloo.
There you
Boogie,
go.
boogie, boogie.
Welcome.
You're-
I'm your
You
host.
are my dad. You're my dad.
This game
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
charge. I think we've got just enough people to do the
I love how
wave,
Rocky's
but
wearing a
that's
crown.
I'm very
Yeah, because
fancy.
you won the last one.
Ugh.
This
Royal.
is
I'm
Royalty.
the VIP.
score
Not
for
me
the
anymore, apparently.
players who like your answer.
Now,
Plus, there
Queen
are winners
Rocky.
bonuses at stake. Go.
All right.
All right.
Audience members, while players are typing in their answers, try the audience play along.
Tell you. I'm telling you.
I just.
But
I just made myself laugh in the dumbest fucking way.
okay,
Good.
that is more than fine. Dogs playing Pac-Man. What the?
Yeah, sequel to the painting Dogs Playing Poker.
Oh.
Sorry, took me forever.
You're good.
No, you're good.
No, you're not.
All
How
right,
dare you?
let's do it.
What moment of truth
Starting
awaits?
things off,
Fight with me later.
the old saying, beer before liquor. Okay, use your device to pick.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Yeah, booze.
I appreciate the rhyme, the rhyming convention.
I appreciate the rhyme as well.
Oh.
I appreciate a good rhyming convention.
Oh.
Also, it's on beat, which I appreciate.
Bro. Hater Shack Internet Archive still down. Yeah, I know. I'm so hoping they'll get it fixed.
I love your rhyme. Thank you for rhyming. I love you.
Damn it.
Yes.
Bruh.
Thank you, audience member who voted for me.
Audience giving the just grab cheap boost quicker
Hey,
Yeah.
love.
In the hopper.
Good
hold my
line.
own bottle.
Wrong thing to say after
Oh, this
farting
one.
in church. Okay,
Oh,
vote.
mine.
Never been in a church. That's a lie.
That is a
We
lie.
believe in one God, the Father Almighty, Creator of heaven and earth.
Oh
All
god.
is seen and unseen.
What, like how
We
normal
believe in
people
one
do.
holy Catholic and Apostolic Church.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yes. Yes.
I say, raised way too Catholic. You just no longer-
You got the audience favorite. Okay. They like you.
And next is a sign you may be in a cult.
Oh, great.
And vote.
Leader. Insanely attractive leader making sense. Holding sign that says I'm in a cult.
That is a sign you're in a cult. It's a sign.
Sign you may be in a
It's
cult.
But
sign.
yeah,
Random
I guess you're
tattoo.
right. It would
That's
technically
pretty
be a
funny.
sign. Dear
Random
God.
tattoo.
What the hell?
It's a
Hold
good
it.
one.
But imagine
Like,
going
I'm
down
not
the
in a
street
cult.
just holding
It's
up a
not
sign
a
like
cult.
all day.
Yeah. I'm in a
It's
cult.
not a cult. I'm just a girl boss.
Just girl
In my
boss.
defense, mine instantly when I think cult leader, I think of Super
Yeah.
Ghetto.
No, I
and
know.
That man
I
has a
know.
chokehold on me.
Fair.
Oh,
Next prompt. Every airline flight should come with a free blank.
Oh no. Yes! Yes! Please get them off my planes. Please.
Karen removal.
for context, M works for an airline.
I work for an airline and reservations. I talk to them on
I
a
was gonna
regular
say.
basis. Get them off my flights. I am not going to disclose which airline. Get them
Get
off
them
my
off the
flights.
Yeah, we want Karen removal. Oh, split.
The audience likes a good airport there.
Oh,
Good
dang.
split. Good split.
Karen and Amir airport service, I
You're
guess.
the one taking them off.
Let's take a look at the scores.
I mean, that's
I
fair.
want Amir. I want Cunty Amir to kick a Karen off a plane.
Me too.
Yes.
I want that so badly.
I don't like being into it.
It's
I'm
time
telling
for
you,
round
this-
2, where all point
Yeah,
values
nothing
are
like Amir
doubled.
handing you like
That's
free
right,
roasted
doubled.
peanuts. Oh no!
Audience
I read
members,
one.
instead of just waiting around while the players type, try the audience play along.
I didn't put any thought into these whatsoever.
The deed is done. Spazzy Wazzy. I saw that. Spazzy Wazzy. Poop Brick Road.
Oh my
Poop
god.
Brick Road. Dude.
Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to.
Not my best work.
Great.
It's okay.
Oh,
What we got
boy.
here? Our first prompt is an odd sequel to James and the Giant Peach, James and the Giant Blank.
Monday mystery. Giant eggplant. I'm only laughing at Monday Mystery Game only because of inside jokes of Galloping Ghost that I would crack this joke. But I mean, I love
I
how
just like
eggplant
how
also has a winky face. I love that. I love how the winky face is there.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Damn it.
Did you expect anything less from me?
No.
No.
Okay, next
No.
one. First
No.
movie line. Frankly, my dear, I blank. Vote away.
I hate you.
I hate this movie. I hate this movie.
I have
so
never
much.
seen it.
It's fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible. It's
What
long
movie is
and
that?
everyone is awful.
Depressing.
It's terrible. It's just a bad movie. I'm gonna die on that hill. Nope, I'm gonna die on that hill.
With God as your witness.
With God as my witness. Bet. Bet.
I thought crippling anxiety would win too, because I felt like I was really calling to my audience.
It is. It is. I have such a violent hatred for Gone with the Wind.
It's voting time.
We can't bring it around town. Oh my god.
Bring it around
town.
If some of
Pelvic
these-
Woo!
That's funny because that's literally what I was saying. Hold on, that's literally funny because that's what I said when I played Thundercross 2 at the arcade this past Monday. I was like, bring it around town. We had to defeat one
Thank you,
boss.
audience. Thank you.
Bringing around town.
Thank you for bringing it around town, everyone.
But
Your next
I mean,
prompt
honestly,
is,
I can't really
what
deny
you've
that
been
one.
Searching for wasn't inside you this whole time. It was in what? Okay.
What? What?
In some context, that could be the same
It
thing.
is the same thing.
It is. I was gonna say it too. I think it's the same thing. Oh, damn it.
Damn it!
Damn.
This visual is better.
The Amir memes, the memes are they're just so good.
Oh. Damn it. Damn it.
I'm very funny.
Damn it. Oh. Mirror meta is OP.
Why they gave
Ain't
me
that
a little
the truth?
crown.
Amir meta is
the
OP.
truth.
Amir is OP.
Amir is OP.
Oh yeah.
Amir's very OP, and he knows it.
Yeet!
Oh! You have usurped my throne.
I stopped
You
thinking.
usurped.
Hi, Artemis.
Round 3.
Hi,
Vote
Artemis.
Flash. This time you'll all be answering the same prompt.
Okay. What is it now?
Another comic. I like the acronym ones. I really like those.
No. No.
Not my strongest.
This is actually our last round before we do our goodbyes, so make this one count.
Let's see what you've wrought.
I wonder how many of us said the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hazbin Hotel has been canceled. But no, man, I'll show you.
Specifically in Amir's voice, though.
Oh God.
This is now the Amir show. He's
It's
Yeah.
like,
I hope he one day knows.
he must.
I
and
want.
appreciates.
Oh God.
oh.
I love that man so
I
much.
just want to see.
Have you seen his Instagram? Have you guys seen his Instagram lives?
Oh, they're chaos.
Oh, it's
I've
chaos.
seen
Dude.
some clips of him
No.
and I'm watching live.
I literally think he's low key trolling everybody in those lives.
100%.
Oh,
1,000%.
It's
That's high key trolling.
dude.
Yeah.
Not Loki,
I
it's
hope
Loki.
somebody gets that man an engraved steak knife one day.
All right,
Seriously.
let's see where those medals went. Silver and gold. Let's
Yes,
see what
thank
the
God.
exchange rate is these days.
God damn.
That's the
All
end.
right.
The
It's
final
gonna be close.
It is gonna be close.
He's close. Oh.
Oh, just barely.
I'm taking over.
You love
Wow.
me. Love
you.
I love that. I love look at it. Fucking hate you after winning.
Literally perfect timing for that to come up.
That
that's
was so fun.
I'm glad we
man.
took place.
We're gonna see any other 100%? Was that the only 100% answer?
I
It was
think
the top
was.
answer of
it
the
was
game.
top answer of the game.
Bro, what?
GG,
Wow.
everybody. GG.
Never has something agreed so certainly more. All right, well, yeah. All right. I think we're calling it GG's, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Oh my god, dude,
I'm
what the
glad
heck?
we
You
got
said I love that's gonna be. I think that last moment though of hold on, I'm exiting through this entire thing. Hold on a second, as
You're
I'm
good.
gives this. Yes, are you sure you want to exit? Yes, we do, because we're out of time. So I know one thing will make Instagram as a real worthy. Will definitely be that last closing moment when M won the round and it just says, "I fucking hate you." That's definitely going to be
Hate you.
real savvy to hopefully get the next guest on the Royal Court podcast. Who we don't know who that's going to be yet. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
There's going to be some searching to do, but I do want to say thank you guys all for watching. That's the first thing I want to say. And again, thank you again to Rainbow, Em, and Rocky for your time tonight. It was awesomely hilarious.
Thanks for having us.
Huge thanks to huge shout outs to Allison, Hater Shack, Chloe Gwen. They left, but Strider Ryu, who was Norbert, Crackerjack, who was Jose, Minute Beach, who is my moderator, my cameraman, who was here. He's working right now. God bless you to him on working Chicago Marathon this weekend. One more time. We were up for about a 2 hour. Oops.
Yeah, no, we yap.
We're
It's
yappers.
okay.
are
I
yappers.
mean, honestly, I think it was well worth it. And
Good
we
jam
did get to the
session,
Jackbox.
everybody.
It did work well. Did you guys enjoy the Jackbox segment?
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought that was
Yes.
pretty clever.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I love it.
again, not a lot of people are playing games on the podcast, so that's something I want to start doing because I have the power to do that. So, hopefully we'll see more of that as time goes on. With that said, is there anybody? I don't know if there's anybody I could raid in this time of hour. I doubt it. I'm going to look and see really quick, and if I don't have anybody to raid, we're just gonna call it a night, I guess. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna raid. There's a new friend I met. His name is Obsidian Arcade. I followed him just the other day. We're gonna get back into the arcade gaming scene for this side. We're gonna raid Obsidian. I'm gonna see if I can try to get this to work. And again, while I'm setting this up again, thank you guys all for being here. Thank you, ladies, for doing this once again. Again, huge love, much love. I'm gonna quickly get this raid going. Hopefully, he's not going off too. I want to catch him just as he's finishing. So let's see if he's still going. Oh, he's playing Colonial Marines. I've never played this game. So yeah, we're gonna give him a raid. Raid is underway. Thank you guys all for being here. Again, I don't know when the next Royal Court podcast is gonna be, but stay tuned for details. Other than that, we go raid Obsidian. Say hello to Obsidian for me. Go give him some love. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Rocky,
Bye.
and Em for all the stuff. And friends, we will see you in the next one. Till then, peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, and the raid has commenced. Hold on a second.